okay, let's just get this out of the way. I'm aware of the constipated look on my face. I am not shitting my pants. I have a headache and the light is on and it's just killing me. But off we go. I have to do this now because I don't want to forget some of the details. Yesterday I was at the fair with my girlfriend and I've seen a number of people walking around with this product. I find the booth and there is a person selling, I believe it was called Power Energy Bands. The title Energy in there instantly had my skeptical senses tingling. So he approaches me very authoritatively and he says, so how this product works is it operates at a frequency that the Earth operates at, which is 17.4 hertz or whatever he said. And there inside here is a hologram which also operates at that same frequency. Now when the body is running at optimal performance, it's also running at no. So I go, okay. And he says, so let's do a test, shall we? Now it's a rubber band looking device. It's like one of those Live Strong things or whatever. But it's got a little bit of a weight to the back of it and a sticker on the front, which is a hologram. This will have to represent it. So he asks me to, he's going to do a demonstration. He asked me to put my feet together and put my hands like a tea kettle. Instantly I know this is going to have something to do with unweighting me. So I try to splay my feet somewhat so I could have balance when he pulls me side to side or pushes me backwards. The fact that my feet are together instantly makes you easily off balance. I should also start that he also tells me the claims that the product does, and he starts by telling me that he works with many professional athletes, which is probably true. He also tells me that this will help facilitate the healing process. It can get rid of ailments. It can certainly improves balance, performance, strength, and just general overall well-being. Okay, so he has me stand like this, feet together. I try to display my feet. He instantly notices my attempt to trick him, and he corrects it. So I do. I stand like this. And he goes, okay, now I want you to resist me as strong as you can. All right, real strong. And he takes his fist and he puts it inside my hand. And he's pushing down. He's telling me he's going to push straight down. And he pushes down, and I start to go like that. So like, oh yeah, I see you're a little bit off. All right, so why don't we try this? And he puts the rubber band in my hand. And so he does it again, and I try to trick him, and I lean, and he instantly notices it. And he's like, no, you're leaning, you can't lean. Try to really resist me. Try to, stand strong. So he says, okay, let's try this again. So I say, okay. And he does it again, and he pushes, and man, he is really, really pushing. I can feel he's pushing a lot harder now than last time. And I'm not going anywhere. In fact, I feel more grounded to the earth than ever. I really do. I can feel it in my foot. It's very heavy. So he goes, so how this product works is and as he's talking, he sticks his hand out for me to give him the bracelet back, and I point that I dropped it on the floor. Without skipping a beat, he goes, how this product works is and he tells me once again, and you were off balance, and now you're not. And I said, well, wait a second. I didn't have it in my hand. Shouldn't I have been off balance? It's like, well, you were off balance in the beginning, but then you're not. And I said, no, you gave it to me and I instantly dropped it. And he's like, I'm starting to piss him off now, And he goes, look, man, I work with professional athletes, and I'm not a crook. I'm selling a legitimate product here, man. All right. And he wanted to try the test again. I said, okay. So he does it again. He puts it in my hand, and he does it, pushes down, and I'm really strong, and I toss it on the table, and I'm still really strong, and he lets go. And he does this, and he, oh shit. He tells me, look, the reason why it still worked when you dropped it and you tapped it on the table is, look, let's do another test here, okay? Let's do it. No, let's do another test. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. So let's do another test. I want you to stick your right hand out and clap. All right? Now, the frequency at which that clap protrudes, it bounces off that hologram frequency and goes back to the body. So even though you still dropped it, the sound that that made coming from your body, the product is still working. I said, okay. And I asked how much it is. It's $40. And I say thank you for your time and walk away. Okay, now, this is trickery, of course. Like I said, he's having you put your feet together, which instantly makes you off balance. Now, having a background in martial arts, I am aware of the little things that you can do to unweight a person, and it doesn't require a lot of strength. Really big guys even, it's easy to move them as long as you have the right angle on them. And so when he's pushing down and unweighting me, it feels like he's pushing straight down, but he's pulling slightly to the left. When he puts the product in my hand, he pushes down and he pushes slightly inward, really just toward my foot. And at times even when he was pulling to the side, I could feel his forearm hit my forearm and pull me. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. The product, of course, does not work. If you notice any strength effects from it, it's just due to placebo effect. Many people were fooled by this. These people are not stupid, they've just been fooled. It's easy to do, it could have easily fooled me. But I don't know, consider me a pessimist. It just, chances are, when it comes to special frequency oscillating things, it's more than likely false. I was somewhat aware of his techniques because I was aware of applied kinesthetics, which is a move that many chiropractors will do. They will do a hocus pocus and, you know, pop a little thing here and there, and before they do that, they'll have you stick your arm out and, you know, push down really hard, and they'll have you go like this even, and they'll push down, and you'll just go, whoa, and you're off balance, and then they'll, you know, snap your spine back in place, which just doesn't happen. And they'll do it again, but this time they push down and slightly inward, and you feel really strong and on balance. And this tells you that, wow, you know, what he did really worked, and it helps facilitate the placebo effect. There's a rub there that I have ethically with it, but that's for another show. I'll probably do this later, another time, but that's what happened. And if you sell one of these products, fuck you. You know it's a fraud. If you don't, it's possible, I suppose, that you actually fool yourself. Maybe some psychics actually fool themselves into thinking that they have real psychic powers when they're actually cold reading somebody. If you're a chiropractor, I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to know exactly what it is that you're doing. In which case, fuck you as well.